All right, welcome back to UKSG Blue 2023. I am your new host, Fingers to Hand, and coming up we have Crazy Al with Metal Gear Solid. Take it away, Al.
Thank you very much. My name is Crazy Al. I'm going to be running Metal Gear Solid. This is Apache Smash. He's going to be doing most of the talking. So when I hit easy, we'll be ready to go. So I'll count down 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Let's do it. All right, we're starting out. We're playing the PC version of Metal Gear Solid, which if you are looking to play this game for your first time, you should not play for any reason. This is for speedruns only.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure the circumstances of how this port was actually made, but what I would guess is that it was made by 4 people in a bedroom in Stoke-on-Trent. The original Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation is one of the best games of all time, and when it was ported to the PC years ago now, I think in the early 2000s, they added some, or inadvertently added some interesting quirks to the game. You can use the keyboard to hotkey weapons, so you don't have to go into your weapon menu, and that allows us to do some cool stuff we'll show you later. There are some other interesting quirks about the PC port as well. Amazing speedrun, strange version of the game overall. Right now we're purposely getting alerts because we're stuck in the dock section until the elevator comes down. That takes a few minutes, so during this time we're purposely going to get as many alerts as possible. Later on in the game, there is a sequence that will change depending on how many alerts you have. So if we get more than 10 alerts, I believe it is, the PAL key will be in the drainage ditch rather than a rat eating it. And that might sound weird, but I'm not joking. We're trying to prevent a rat from eating our card in about 50 minutes or so, something like that. But now we've got our final alerts, so we can take out this guard, and the elevator should come down nicely. Wait, we're in the UK, right? We'll wait for the lift to come down.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I did one too many alerts, but I think it'll be okay.
No, that's fine. No, you're good. You're all good.
You can never have too many alerts.
No, you can never have too many. And we'll keep to that throughout this run, I think.
There he is.
There he is, our hero, Solid Snake.
In all his glory.
Cool
So this guard is blind. Oh. Oh well.
We're also an accomplished breakdancer. So,
Go on.
no, you go, mate. You go.
I was only going to say Spinneroonie.
The one, I'd say, great change of the PC port that we all love is the ability to instantly skip codecs by pressing one button. On the console, you have to press a button for every single line of codec.
Nice. We got stormtroopers.
Absolutely perfect teleport there. Just throwing the guard out of the way. And we're going to get a call here.
No, we aren't.
Yeah, no, we're not. We wouldn't want to speak to our friend Master Miller, telling us about the flora and fauna of Alaska. Little swimming section. There's water in the game, but no swimming.
Yeah.
You just walk underwater or crawl under it in this circumstance.
I think crawling underwater could be called swimming. I think that's basically swimming.
Yeah, no.
It's close enough.
Yeah, I think you make a compelling argument.
You're horizontal at least.
Yeah. And you can also smoke underwater in this game.
Quality.
And we're heading into the tank hangar. We're going to make our way to the first floor basement. And we're doing all bosses. So Metal Gear Solid is split into 3 major categories. There's any percent, where we skip a lot of stuff. All bosses, where we skip some stuff. And glitchless. We're still arguing about the semantics of all of that. But we're going to beat every boss in the game. So every boss that has a life bar has to be defeated legitimately. I'm afraid to say legitimately. But what you won't be able to appreciate is Al is playing the game with a mix of a gamepad, which honestly looks like a Sega Mega Drive controller.
It's a SNES controller.
Right.
Come on, man. You know that.
Yes. Yeah, sure. And he's also going to use the keyboard because you can fully use the keyboard. I mean, you can play this game with just the keyboard, and it functions pretty well. the PC port, as opposed to the console version, has 8-way movement, unless you have an amazing patch made by BMN, which allows full analog movement. But Crazy Al does not use that because he's an absolute purist.
Yeah, we do have the patch, we just disabled it.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Just disabled the bit that, yeah.
So we're going to go for a nice wee sleep here. Because the start of this game is extremely boring, but it picks up pretty quickly, and then it goes back down again.
I'll try and give plot summaries as we go. That was the...
Who's that man who just died?
It's the DARPA chief or possibly Decoy Octopus. We're unsure. But he died. It looked like a heart attack. And now we're going to do the cell fight. So waves of guards will rush into the room. Every solid game has a version of this, I guess.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Does Metal Gear Solid 4 have something like this? I barely played that game.
Something like this, yeah. I mean, I guess this kind of fight expanded as each new game came out.
That's not good. Thank you, Meryl.
Yeah, that was a decent assist from Meryl, but you're getting like really unfortunate with the SOCOM bullet spawn. So when guards die, they can drop rations, they can drop bullets, and whenever you want a ration, they'll drop bullets, and whenever you want bullets, they'll drop rations.
Real.
Wow, he's really not going to get any bullets. That's just like
rations.
What was the SOCOM look there? I don't think I've ever seen that few bullets spawn.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
We always hit the elevators twice. Sometimes they'll come after the first press, but you always press twice. There's like 3 different speeds they can come at, but.
So what's this room called?
The Armory.
Try again. He's not picking up what I'm putting down. It's the second floor basement.
Right. So I said that at first, and I was like, wait, does he really want to test if I know what this room is called? We're in the second floor basement.
Second floor basement? Jesus. So who are we going to see?
We're going to go find Kenneth Baker.
Who is the President of the United States?
And Arms Tech. No, he's President of Arms Tech.
Oh, I thought he was the President of the United States.
He's not. Unfortunately, he died. So
yeah,
he's tied up in the middle of the room, and running around the outside of the room is a hero to many and a villain to some, Revolver Ocelot. And to defeat Revolver Ocelot, you would normally chase him in a circle with a SOCOM. But Al says, no, I'm going to do a really convoluted strat where I throw a grenade perfectly twice and get the timing exactly right to land the grenade.
Oh, it was?
Perfection. Just like that. It's really, really hard to do, and it saves a few seconds, and it's so difficult. I cannot express to you how much harder that is.
I will counter that point by saying it's really easy and it saves a lot of time. So anyone speedrunning this game has no excuse not to do the grenade strat. It is really easy. If I can do it, anyone can. I mean that. Sorry, Apache.
No worries. Because I just remember not so long ago when I guess the company line was, "Don't do it. Just use the SOCOM. It's so much easier."
Don't listen to them.
But no, don't listen to them. Al says, "Throw grenades at Ocelot."
It's really easy.
Would you say? Can we level on the SOCOM is easier?
No, absolutely not. I've never done the SOCOM strat in this run.
No worries then. We're going to do something completely normal and intended. And we're going to go a little bit out of bounds.
Just a little bit.
To avoid needing to call Meryl and dodging the lasers. So we're just going to go round the level and hit the load zone at the back and be able to go straight out into the snowfield. And now we're going to fight the tank. The M1 tank, which has a gunner in it, and Vulcan Raven. How hard would you say the tank fight is? We're going to throw a chaff grenade first, which
it's the hardest fight in the game.
I would say that's a fair assessment. The tank fight is the hardest fight in the game. You've got to land grenades directly in the gunner slot, and you've got to land 2 of them.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah. NBA jam.
1 frame trick right here.
Frame perfect trick.
Oh, did it?
Perfect. First time.
Easy.
It's kind of like basketball, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just throw the ball in the hoop. But if you miss that grenade throw, it's just seconds and seconds of backup.
You're better off just dying.
It would have been a lot of running around chasing a tank, throwing grenades at it. But yeah, perfect. First time, mate. I'm glad I bigged it up as the hardest fight in the run as well. So there are, I want to say, 9 bosses in the game.
Something like that.
Gonna do a quick count. Ocelot Tank, Ninja Mantis, Wolf 1.
R.I.P. that guy.
That's quite a hard throw to do as well, to like get him to fall off, because if you throw him behind you, he'll stand up and like see you. And
yeah.
In that room, if you get an alert, the room floods with gas, so it's not ideal. But we're going to pick up the Nikita remote-controlled missile to disable an electric floor, which is preventing us from getting to Ninja. But yeah, Ocelot, the tank. Why did I remember them better before? I've just said them, but...
Ninja,
Ocelot
Psycho
tank,
Mantis.
Ninja, Psycho Mantis, Wolf.
Raven.
Wolf... Hein. No.
Does Wolf count as 2?
Yeah, I'm going to count them all.
Alright.
Do you know what? I'll count them as I go along. I think there's 9. Okay, so we've got to dodge the gun turrets with this remote-controlled missile. And we're going to hit the electric panel, disabling the electric floor.
So this next fight has seen a lot of changes quite recently.
As in like in the last 14 days or something like that, right?
I'm not going to do any of those new strats because I am a smooth-brained individual. I will do this though.
Swimming, yeah.
Swimming.
So a consequence of the PC port and the hotkeys means that when we don't have control of Snake, the hotkeys are still functioning, so you can rapidly go between weapons, which shunts Snake forward a very small amount, and we call it swimming.
We're going to do it here as well to skip a little cutscene, kind of. And we use it in this fight, and then maybe once later on in the run, I think.
Make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
So the ninja wants to battle us, and he doesn't like it when we use guns.
So it was off screen there, but we did do a swim glitch to kind of put ourselves in position for this next section. Or phase of the fight, rather.
Yeah, so Ninja has multiple phases of his fight. We're about to go into a phase where he will hide from us, so...
Yeah, I'm standing directly on one of his spawns, so I hope he doesn't go there. Alright, that's good.
So he hides, but the camera kind of shows us where he is. We can also use first person to look around for him.
He went back. Oh, where is he?
So
Sorry.
we know where all the spots he can go to are, and he'll pick one at random.
Yeah.
You can see him despite him being in the stealth camouflage.
Okay, that's odd. So usually, I know some people use the first-person view to find a ninja in the room, but I usually use audio cues. But I could hear him on this ear, but he was on the other side. Maybe I got the headphones on
Maybe the
backwards.
reverse, yeah. And it's funny that they had that because the game can be in mono sound as well. When it came out, like people still had like mono TVs and things like that.
I know I did.
And it has a special a cutscene as well, or codec, sorry, if you have a mono selected.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we don't care about that. We're speedrunners, and we've killed Ninja. He will still do some attacks. You've got to watch out for him. You just got to shoot him 3 times to actually end the fight. But while he's moving around, you use that time to pick up some weapons and ammo from around the room. Beautiful ninja fight.
We don't need no cutscenes where we're going.
No, I got that from that. Grey Fox, Meryl. Yeah, it all makes sense.
Absolutely.
It means we defeated Grey Fox, and now we need to go find Meryl, and she's dressed as one of the guards. It's going to be a nightmare to find her. I wonder if we'll be able to do it.
I'm going to try my hardest not to shoot her in the back of the head, because I usually do that by accident.
Yeah, so you can use a... Hopefully not. But use a gunshot to alert her, or any other thing. Basically, if she sees you, she'll run off to the women's bathroom, and you will chase her there.
Snake is just dripping with Riz.
Yeah.
To make women just run off.
Yeah, everything Snake says works despite you thinking that it shouldn't, but... You didn't shoot her in the head. Congratulations.
Thankfully. That does slow us down. We wouldn't want to do that.
And now we chase her.
Enter the women's bathroom.
We find only her clothes, and she's appeared behind us. She also has a very cool tattoo.
Yeah, I want to get that.
Yeah.
I'll be point man. Follow me.
So this next fight's atrocious,
Strange. There's no guard.
but it is just a kind of flow chart that you go through. Not really a flow
Make
chart,
sure you're ready, okay?
but it's pretty played out.
When the original Psycho Mantis fight was done on the PlayStation, if you've played it, you'll be aware that he can predict your attacks unless you put the controller into the second port on the PlayStation. On the PC, we don't have controller ports in that way, so they thought of a genius solution. If you use the keyboard to fight him, he won't be able to read your mind. And on the PlayStation, he can read your memory card, and on the PC port, he can read your internet browser history.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't switch weapon. I think I'll be alright.
So, Psycho Mantis, he has the power to read people's minds. Are you okay?
I don't have any stun grenades.
Beat her up.
Beat her up. Sorry, Meryl. I didn't pick up the stuns after the ninja fight. Sorry, I'm not that practiced at beating up women.
I think, yeah, I'm sure if you knock her out, yeah. I'm sure if you did punch, get her again, she should have been fine. But yeah, but when she's possessed by Mantis, you have to stun her or knock her to the ground to prevent the possession. I couldn't get the word out then. After that, Mantis will fight you for a little bit. You can use the first-person view, because when you use first-person view, you'll see through Mantis' eyes, and that way you'll be able to tell in the room where he is, because he goes invisible. On the PC as well, you can shoot in first person, which you couldn't do on the original console version.
Yeah, it can be helpful in this fight when the chairs are going around and you can't really see where he is. Nice. So we skipped a phase there by throwing a grenade at him, like a little cutscene almost.
She's fortunate because you would have had to knock Meryl out again with no stun grenades, which, as we saw, is pretty difficult.
I think I'm going to have to go back and pick those up for Boba Skip later. I don't think I'll have enough.
No, it cannot be. No.
Do we have time for
Where'd it go?
a few donations?
In about 10 seconds,
No worries.
when Mantis dies.
Uh-oh. I ran out of ammo.
He'll throw objects around the perfect landing on the seat as well. Absolutely awesome. You must make him land on the seat. Yeah, go for it.
All right, we have a $5 donation from Sphere saying GL Al.
Thank you, Sphere.
And we have a $50 donation from Chashboat Ahoy.
Yo.
Saying, ahoy there, Al. Good luck with the run. Saving Meryl, yeah? Winky face. And we have a $20 anonymous donation with no comment as well. Thank you all for the kind donations. Back to the run.
So I would throw a stun grenade here to stun the dogs, but I haven't got any. So hopefully they'll be nice to me. Otherwise,
They will not.
I'll have to just pet them then.
The dogs seek revenge for all the times you threw a stun grenade.
Yeah. We'll pick those stuns up later. Don't let me forget.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think where are they? In the room where the Nikita is.
Corridor, yeah.
Snake, what's wrong?
So there is a skip for this room to like go out of bounds. I don't really know it that well, and I don't really like doing it, so I just don't do it.
I'll take point again. Stay
Not
back.
skipped, like an out of bounds to skip the dogs, basically.
And since we can't use the mine detector either.
Leave it to me.
So this is the boring part of the run.
Everyone remember this sequence. We're trying to basically, this field is mined and Meryl is going to show us a path to get through the mines. It's really important that we remember exactly where she walked. Otherwise, we're going to walk into claymores, which deal a lot of damage.
Yep.
Fortunately, there is like remnants of a path, so we will know where to go.
Thankfully, they added footstep technology.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll just say like go left or like go right, so
Alright.
you know exactly where to go.
Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the
Alright.
mines were?
Where do I go?
Weird,
I'm
but
kind of
you never
nervous,
drove
but
into my
it's in
mind.
a sec. We're gonna get control again.
I
in a
think
sec.
I think we can do it.
Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
I'm impressed.
Only a little?
All right, hold up.
Hold up.
We did
Hold
it.
up.
Thank God.
Thank you. Even Snake will clap for that.
Yes. See, we're getting more of the story as well. Meryl. Currently, Meryl is pinned down by a enemy sniper, Sniper Wolf, and in order to fight her, we need a sniper of our own, which was strategically placed near the start of the game, so we're going to go back and get that now. It's actually in the armory, also known as
The second floor basement.
second floor basement.
Nice. The dogs were very kind to me this time.
Don't forget the stuns.
I'm not going to.
Is there some stuns in? Do you know the room, like south of here, where you get Meryl from, in the top right corner of it? You know, north of where you get the Nikita.
I think there might be, but I know where those two boxes. Quite easy to grab, so I'll get those. They're just down here. In the second floor basement.
Second floor basement.
Taking a little detour.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need stuns later.
Not that room. This room. Probably should have practiced the boba skip at least once during the setup, but
It's a 50-50 anyway, so.
yeah.
And anytime you miss it, I'll just say you didn't get the 50-50, so it'll be fine.
Didn't get the
You
50-50.
can't do anything about odds. I'm going through my head thinking where any stun grenades are in the entire game now. I
I've
can't
got
stop
enough.
thinking about them.
You really only need those two pickups. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I think that's it.
So this is also another minefield where we have to be very careful where we walk.
Yeah, we also want to watch out for the gun turrets. If you can kind of go where Al went, which is like just out of range of being hit by them.
Very precise movements there through the minefields.
Could also get the mine detector now that you have the level card for it. It's inside one of the previously inaccessible rooms in the hangar.
True. So this next room is kinda scary.
Yeah, I think this is one of the hardest rooms in the run. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm going to throw this guard, touch this wall, and we're going to try and go around here, throw the stun grenade. While we're hoping that as the guards enter, they get hit by the stun grenade, like that.
They left the door open as well, that was kind.
Unlucky.
It's always him. Okay, it's fine though. Look at that. That was
They're just not able to hit you. They've got like a stormtrooper aim or something.
yeah, that's what I said earlier. So we just reset the room and it's back to normal. No problem.
When you grab guards in this game, sometimes you can be like a little bit too close, and they see you as you're grabbing them, like you're in front of them because your models are colliding.
Some of them just have eyes in the back of their head, mate. And we're going from one scary room to another scary room with a guard that has eyes on the back of his head. But we're going to do a pretty cool stun grenade or chaff grenade throw, hopefully.
Yeah, no, I want to see it. It's one of my favorite throws.
That is so cool. Not particularly hard, it just looks cool.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw it, and the census was no one will ever do that in runs, and then 2 days later, everyone was doing it in runs.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you, right? If a strat can save minutes, but if it doesn't look cool, everyone's like, oh, I don't know, it's kind of hard. But if it looks cool, everyone just has to learn it.
So line up here with the floor, wait for the next line where we start cooking the grenades, which is here. Throw it off the side of the stairs. That's good.
Perfect. So he threw a chaff grenade into the air, which distracted the guard, and I cannot express how awkward that is to do. That strat.
Yeah.
You're not really supposed to use grenades like that in this game.
Tell me what I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I'll do it. We do have to do that room again later, so hopefully it goes well again. But the next fight is not the worst fight in the game, but it's definitely not a good one.
It's a tough fight, and Wolf is a sniper, and she will run back and forth, go into different positions. Are you weapon glitching to her?
I am weapon glitching through the dogs.
Sniper Wolf is a.
Oh, sorry.
Are you sniping her? Or are you going up to her?
It's vanilla gameplay from here on out.
Cool. Sniper Wolf is a sniper battle where she will run back and forth on the platform and take different positions. So her movements are random, so this fight's different every time. And occasionally she'll stand behind this pole for an indeterminate amount of time. The reason that Al is turning his sniper rifle on and off is because there is weapon shake or scope shake. And
really bad.
If you constantly equip and unequip the weapon, the shake doesn't kick in. So that's why you see him turn it on and off. Because after having it out for a few seconds, that's when it begins to shake. And she's behind her favorite pole. You're doing well so far.
Come on. I need to, just in case. Good thing I did.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Great shot.
Yeah.
We'll never see her again.
Nope, she is dead.
It's the end of Sniper Wolf.
I'm going to do a thing here. I'll let you explain that.
Awesome. This is called the God Mode exploit, and this is God Mode exploit 2, as opposed to God Mode exploit 1, which makes you invincible. God Mode exploit 2 allows you to go out of bounds, and the level infinitely scrolls, so you ran down there, right, to get to the top of the level. Basically, it's faster to do that.
Yeah. I think we use it maybe 3 times in the run, like to go out of bounds. Can be used in the wolf room as well, but we don't do that there.
You win.
Or I don't do that there, rather. So we just condemned Meryl to death.
Yeah, submitting to the torture is faster. It has no effect on gameplay aside from story elements and who you will do the escape with later in the game. This is the escape with Otacon ending. Sometimes people say kill Otacon or kill Meryl. Otacon's going to survive either way, but Meryl survives if you survive the torture, which is a few rounds of mashing a button as fast as possible.
But we're playing on easy, so it's really not that.
It is when you've got bad wrists.
Oh, okay.
I find it quite rough, actually. But the torture definitely got harder in MGS2, I think is fair to say.
Definitely.
Not Otacon. Ocelot says to you that you shouldn't use a turbo controller because he'll know. He says, like, you know, don't use the auto fire or I'll know. But he actually has no way of detecting that in Metal Gear Solid 1. No matter what turbo controller you use, he will never actually know. So it's an empty threat. Unless you play the GameCube remake, the Twin Snakes, in which case he will know, even if you're not using a turbo controller, just if you mash too fast. So it's kind of interesting that they never actually got it right.
So this is Johnny. And he's got bowel problems. Well, soon he will. There's nothing worse when you're at your work and you get a bit of IBS. You know what I mean? Feel sorry for the guy that's got to go in there next. There he goes.
I've got a donation here if we've got time to read it.
Absolutely.
So we have a $10 donation from Dot Matrix saying, Snake, remember what Sonic the Hedgehog said? gotta go fast.
True.
Thank you, Dot Matrix. And she's put that donation towards the Guild Wars 2 costume bid war. So we do have that bid war coming up later on in the marathon.
Wait.
So Snake is hungry, and we need some ketchup. I don't blame him, to be honest. I haven't seen him eat all day.
Yeah. You can actually use the ketchup like a ration, which I think is pretty funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But if you do it, we'd be here a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you just smother yourself in ketchup and lie on the floor like a French fry, the guard will mistake you for one and run into your rescue. You can actually avoid the alert from Johnny here. I didn't want to say it and then you get the alert because so I waited until you stood up. So yeah, that was tactical.
So, sorry, this next is a swim glitch here and it's pretty hard and I'm not going to get it.
It's really hard. Let's do it.
Oh.
Ah, so close. He was flapping so hard to get out the door. You can touch the load zone and avoid running back with the gear.
Yeah, I started just a little bit too far to the left. So now we have to do the run back again, back to Sniper Wolf's corridor.
You'll get another chance at that grenade throw in the nuke building.
Oh yeah.
Just a nice walk through the snowfield.
The minefield. This is the most relaxing part of the run, to be honest. It's more like the ambience, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love the great outdoors.
Oh yeah, loving it. Of Alaska. This camera's going to shoot me now. Oh, nice. Never mind.
Do you feel like if you say it, it'll take the edge off if it happens? Because I do that as well.
A little bit.
Yeah, I do that as well.
So I'm going to go in this next room and the game's going to crash. Cook the grenade here.
Let's see it.
Easy.
Easy, twice in a run. Like I say, I remember the days when it was no one will do that in a run, and now Al's doing it twice in an event.
Okay, Grandad.
Back in my day, we had a different name for the swim glitch.
I thought it was called shuffling. I've been calling it shuffling anyway.
Yeah, shuffle works too.
Two-step. The snake two-step.
Tyler two-step. Yeah, no, it's got a bunch of names.
So obviously using the God mode exploit in this room so the dogs don't hurt us. They just kind of get angry at us and chase us around.
I think you did pretty well. One hit from the dogs total, right? We are jamming. And that glitch again, as I say, GME2, God mode exploit, allows you to essentially skip over load triggers so you can walk past them and get an easy way to get out of bounds. We're going to throw a grenade through a door at a bunch of cameras, and that's going to skip a cutscene by causing an alert. Normally you would have a cutscene here of guards chasing you up the walkway, and we're going to do a very legendary and well-known skip called the Boba skip, found by Boba, allowing us to glitch out of the comm tower door and skip, go into the top of the stairs, and also the rappel and also the walkway, which is all like pretty nightmare sections of the run previous to this. The fact that such a significant skip was found that is usable in both any percent and all bosses is pretty amazing.
I can't believe I've done this.
You forgot to God the mode.
No, I forgot to switch to stuns.
I mean, you've had a time with stuns today.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been a weird day for stuns.
Okay, that's number one.
We're just waiting for the correct animation of the stun grenade exploding in Al's hand.
I mean, the guards can also knock us through the door, but they're not being very good today.
Yeah, this glitch was originally found with someone pointing their ration.
Nope, that's the wrong button. Right, I'm going to take a death here because I've only got 2 stuns left. Oh, never mind. They decided to fall over. Right, that's fine.
Missing that first stun just meant he had a more awkward setup on the door.
That basically made it difficult. So we have to do this again. Oops.
Throw the grenade through the door. It's going to skip the cutscene for us. And then we're using stun grenades. So we're not picking up the rope. We don't need the rope. And it's not because we can climb down without it. Simply, we're going to go through that door using a glitch. Banger soundtrack for this section.
So here we throw a stun on level 5 and then on level 8. Just to slow the guards down so we got time to set up for this.
Yeah, and we're lining up the radar with a specific line on the wall and then cooking a grenade so it goes off in our hand. And if we get the right animation just like that, that's a bow biscuit.
First try.
First try. And as I say, you skip the comm tower climb, which is awkward, the rappel, which can be annoying, and the walkway guards, which are the most annoying guards in the game without a doubt.
Yeah.
They're the only guards in the game that can deal knockback to Snake. So, yeah, shout out Boba. Thanks for finding that.
More stairs. I mean, there's a lot of stairs in this run. There were even more before Boba. So I'm very grateful.
What's wrong with stairs? I love a good staircase.
Listen, I'm not that fit. I'll take the elevator. Although you wouldn't want to take that elevator.
Definitely not. So we can't go down, we must go up. And we're going to go fight a helicopter?
I think he could go down, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
look
not that far.
like very much, right?
I'm pretty sure he does a jump later on that's way bigger than that.
It looks like 3 steps.
I could do that. And I'm not a genetically modified super soldier. So we just met Otacon there and he told us a bunch of stuff. Can't remember what any of it is, to be honest.
He asked if we think that love can bloom on the battlefield.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think love can happen any time, any place.
Not right now though.
I love those gun turrets. I think there should be incrementally more of them every time we go up 4 sets of stairs. That would be really cool.
It's a great idea. But they can't shoot us because we got God mode.
Yeah, so I did briefly explain before, GME, God mode exploit, there's 1 and 2. We're currently activating 1, which means we cannot get hit as long as we have a sniper in our inventory. What happens is we activate a weapon hotkey for the sniper and equip something else during that animation, and we become invincible.
Yeah, so we do that for every boss fight from here on out.
Except when it won't let you.
That missile didn't work. Nice targeting. Can't see him. Yeah, that was never going to hit. So that messes up the fight a wee bit. Nah. Okay. My shots aren't that on point today, I'm afraid.
That was pretty good. That was like a curved shot.
I know. I was like, Wanted. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah. Curving the bullets.
It does help when they have heat seeking.
Yeah. I'd be really impressed if you did it with the sniper.
That didn't hit either. Yeah, this is not a good fight. Once it goes like off plan, you kind of just freestyling. At least I am, because I'm not that good. I don't know where he's going to go next. This building is kind of annoying. What? Okay, yeah, the sound is really, really messing with me. Oh, come on. Okay. So now's the second phase. That first phase was pretty bad, but it's kind of hard to screw up the second phase, so we'll be alright. Nice, we hit him. That is good. Uh-oh. Oh, I've got one left. Okay. I thought I ran out of ammo then, but it's all good.
Do you think you'd be crazy to fly a hind in this weather?
Oh, absolutely. Are you mad? Look at him. He is a bit mad, to be fair. But yeah, that fight didn't go so well. Thankfully, he didn't fly down, so if you like don't shoot him often enough, he flies down below the roof of the building and can't damage him. So I'm going to grab a couple extra ammo packs here that I normally wouldn't. Just because Sniper Wolf 2 is one of the worst bosses in this game. The stingers kind of help.
Yeah, during the Sniper Wolf fight, like the first fight where she could hide behind a single post, she can now hide behind many, many trees. But if you have a stinger with lots of ammo, you don't care about trees anymore. You just fire the stinger at her.
You just walk in and start blasting.
Yeah.
Which I'm really not good with the PSG one, so I hope that she's kind. Because I don't want to have to resort to actually sniping her.
I think the best trick is to use a mix of both, but yeah, just fire stingers at her is great.
It's a good like new player strategy. Just stinger only for that fight. Which is why I still use it. Another out of bounds over here using GME2.
Yeah, this game, because you were never meant to actually fall, it wasn't programmed with fall damage, so that's why you can do things like this with the GME glitch.
So we skipped a particularly horrible elevator that has 4 invisible guards in it that wanted, but basically they're not up for a good time, and they're not happy that you're there.
Did you ever notice that you're over the weight limit of a cargo elevator with 5 people in it?
Yeah, true.
And look at where you are. A nuclear waste disposal site. Like, I'm sure the stuff that they move around is heavier than 5 people. So, is Snake really fat? Is it the guards? Like, what's going on? So, perfect sniper battle right now.
Yep.
She has like 2 hitboxes with the stinger. This is weird.
And why does she have 2 hitboxes?
I don't know.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a good way as well, if you lose her, because she can run so far from left to right. If you lose her, it's good to use the stinger just to see where she's at before switching to the sniper. Amazing sniper battle.
There we go.
Absolutely perfect. Never bring a sniper to a stinger fight.
True.
Interestingly, if you search this snowfield, you can find Liquid's parachute that he would have used to get out of the hind.
That's not good.
I was like, why is the door not opening?
So yeah, you can't open doors when you're in GME2. I accidentally triggered that when I should have triggered GME1. This is GME2, so that we can do this and skip the whole room, which is annoying because there's a really cool grenade strat in this room that you never see in this category.
And people won't find out that you can actually blow up the crane now.
Yeah. Oh. This room.
Yeah, cargo elevator is fantastic. If first time you enter the room, the cargo elevator slowly rises up, but if you just reload the room, it's already at the top.
Yeah. But we do have, unfortunately, fortunately we skipped the first elevator fight. Unfortunately, we have to do this one.
I love this fight though. Kicking them off the edge, it feels like it's so extra.
Yeah.
Just throwing them off.
That's,
Perfect.
That's genuinely one of the best cargo elevator fights I've ever had.
That was absolutely perfect. Got them all first time. I really like these cargo elevators. I hope we have to ride them multiple times.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Here's the most RNG gun camera in the game.
Oh, there's another one. Yes. If you weren't content with one, don't worry, we got another. And I swear that I remember a very clear memory of getting on that second one for the first time and expecting it to like kick off again, and then it just didn't. There was no fight.
So we do a GME2 here, which skips a codec call, basically. Not much to it. Isn't this the worst cross you've ever seen? I hate that.
Look at it from a different angle, though. I'm trying to like work out what it actually is.
It always looks like that. It really, really annoys me, and I'm glad that loads of other people are seeing it now, and I hope that they're annoyed at it. And because I use the first-person view,
yeah,
I ruined the GME glitch.
Yeah, fortunately, I mean that's like a really long codec as well, but
yeah.
we're PCs, we can just skip it straight away.
Look at the state of that cross. Winds
But
me up.
like on the triangle as well, the cross is in a weird place. It's like not in the center. Wait, are they all like that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you.
No, I can't think about anything else now.
So this is the most obvious use of GME in a boss fight, because we just don't care about Raven's massive
Gatling gun. Yeah. You're so close to him, you could actually pull his ear.
You just give him a little kiss on the cheek. We have to wait for the iframes, basically. And there's no real indicator for that, so you just kind of got to get a feel. People do use grenades also in this fight, because basically the timing just works out nicely. I've just never tried the grenade strat, so...
I think you're pretty used to his iframes there. That looked perfect to me. I hope there's more gun turrets though. I've been really enjoying those.
There's a few. Grab these for safety. So up until now, the run's been pretty fast. Everything's just been kind of happening. It's about to change. The run is about to slow right down. And Otacon just won't leave me alone. He just really wants to get in touch, and I keep leaving him on red.
I really love how everything now points to this section being empty. They have like multiple conversations where they're like, oh, the guards are cleared out. Oh, there's no one here but me. And then right before the door, they hide like one guard.
Oh, leave me alone.
Tromboncino is like a really good runner of MGS1, PC and console. And I'll never forget when he posted a video and it just showed that top of Rex there. And it was the skipping the codec and being in GME and it being the same speed. And I was like, imagine how long it took to just sit there and time that and make the video. And I just thought, what a legend. Like, this guy just loves Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, he's good like glitch hunter, trick finder, however you want to call it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, mate. There's no need for that. Oh. Never mind. You can have a chaff grenade. It's fine. That'll slow him down. So now we have to hope for a good PAL key. This is what we got the alerts for in the beginning of the game. The PAL key is going to spawn in the ditch where the water is. There is 7 spawns for it. A few of them are alright, some of them are really terrible. So we're praying for a good one.
Yeah, because a lot of the speedrun culture of this game started with like people doing big boss single segment, a lot of the strats were kind of handed down to other difficulties. So for a long time, we just used to try and get it from the rat and hope for a best rat speed to get to this section, and in like you know, world record chasing kind of runs, you would play all the way up to this section.
Oh no, sorry.
You haven't had a bomb yet. It's all right. Oh, it was very nearly the worst spot possible.
Yep. Second worst, but we got no bomb, so that's cool.
Yeah, if it had not been there, we would have had to go all the way to the east side of the map, and then we may as well have just got it from the rat. But yeah, a lot of runs came down to getting to this section and hoping the rat was at the bottom of the stairs, which is a very low chance, very low chance.
Shoutouts to the god rat.
Yeah, until basically D-Limes went in. Finally, someone went and timed it, so it was D-Limes went and timed it, and found that on average, the pal key in the drainage ditch is faster than most rat positions.
Yeah.
Some of them even being faster than the god rat, which I think is funny.
What was that noise? Oh, I've already got it.
So there are cameras in this room, and the room fills with gas. So on the way in, as long as you touch the computer with the PAL key before the alert goes off, it's fine. And on the way out, we can use the swim glitch to move during the time where you normally stopped to touch the load zone while in the alert. So it's a couple of fast ways out of that room.
We also did kind of a swim glitch just then. Not really, because it's vanilla. You're not doing anything you can't do in the normal game, which is just quick swapping while you're on like a loud floor. And basically it just means you don't make any footstep noises,
yes.
So you can sneak past guards easier.
Snake kind of looks like he's moving on one leg, or like he's ice skating.
Yeah.
But that glitch is allowed in glitchless.
Yeah.
What's your favorite glitch that's allowed in glitchless?
Probably that one, to be honest.
I like the Psycho Mantis phase skip.
Oh, is that allowed, is it?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. It's always in flux, isn't it?
I would imagine anything you can do in the regular game without doing something outside of vanilla gameplay isn't allowed. Whereas the Psycho Mantis skip is, and it is kind of vanilla gameplay.
The ninja phase skip isn't, but the second one is.
So we have to wait in this room for a minute. Literally 1 minute.
Yeah, we have the PAL card, and it's made of a memory shape alloy, which responds to temperature. So the first time we put it into the computer, it was at room temperature, but now we need the key to be cold. So we have to go to this cold area. If you go back to the start of the game, by the way, to one of the other cold areas, it doesn't cool the key.
Oh, it doesn't? I thought you were going to say it does.
I knew you would.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
It didn't happen on there, by the way, so...
Okay.
Sometimes people think that you don't need to do this because there are some pipes in Rex's lair that you can shoot which will cool and heat the key up. Those pipes are only in the Twin Snakes, the GameCube remake, but without a doubt, like almost every time I've seen someone play this game, like someone will mention it to them. Once, sometimes you can read something, it can be so convincing, like even though you know it not to be true, you still like go and check.
Usually on Reddit.
Yeah. Shout out Reddit. And like I'm in this room and I'm like, I'm gonna go check. I'm just gonna go make sure those pipes aren't there because I swear if they are, like, but no, it's only in the GameCube remake. And whether you love Metal Gear Solid 1, or you love Twin Snakes, or you love both, you are going to see both today.
Yes.
Because we're in the first game of the Metal Gear Solid block. Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Twin Snakes are all going to be ran today. Now, in fact.
No smoking. Oops. Okay, I didn't do that properly, but it's all good.
Right, we've cooled our key. I'm going to put it in the blue computer now. Now we're going to make the key hot. I was going to say, did you see an area in the game where you might be able to make the key hot, but we literally did not see that area when we went through it.
No, we didn't see that area. But we will see it now.
We will get to see it.
And we get to hear the best music in the game.
I
Okay, second best music in the game.
Yeah. You know what, Al? You know what? Whatever you say is true, mate. Whatever you say is true. On this occasion, I'll let
Come
you have
on.
it. I'll let you have it.
Blast
Blast
Furnace?
Furnace.
That
Fine.
slaps.
Yeah, banger. Best song on the OST. No, I truly believe that if you took out every single bit of the game, of these games, and left only the music, they'd still be better than some games.
True.
It's still like a 7 out of 10 with no, as a game, with just the music. I really hope we get to see those cargo elevators. I'm definitely not going to think about the shape of the cross.
Oh,
on them.
yes, you are.
I'm looking at every cross in the game now and trying to work out if it's like...
Slightly off.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
No worries, look at it. Look at it.
So, up until now, this is the only PC port of the game, but there is a new PC port of this game coming out next month.
Yeah.
And for speedrunners, like, I just don't think if you run this game on PC, like, nothing else is going to do it for you. This is a weird version of the game.
Yeah, it's not going to be. I mean, this version of the game is not good
It's
in any way apart from speedrunning. That's
Yeah.
the only thing it's good for.
It truly is a don't try this at home one. And
Yeah.
but I am glad that there's going to be a good PC version as well that I can recommend to people, because people say, "Oh, you know, how do you play those games? Are they on PC?" And I'm like, "Well, kind of."
Shoutouts to the gun camera once more.
It's always in a random position when you get there, so sometimes it's just firing at you.
I think you can be killed by it, can't you? Like,
Yeah.
before you can even move.
Yeah, if you're on
Quite
if you're on
hilarious.
low health, yeah.
I can't remember if there's a cutscene here or not, so just skip it anyway. Or a codec call, rather.
Yeah, I think so. Or is it on the way back?
I'm not sure. I just do a GME every time I step on an elevator. It's a pretty good strategy for life.
I wish I could GME in real life to avoid phone calls. Alright, we're in the Blast Furnace. Wow, this track is amazing. I think this might be the best one on the OST, you know.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, we're heating up our card by standing in this warm room. It's warm because of the lava.
So the normal way to do this room, you can see this crane up here. You come through the door up there, then you go along the sort of catwalk, and then you like slide across the wall. But you have to duck to avoid this crane. But there's a really, really cool grenade throw. If you time it right, you can destroy the crane, which is really cool. But you can also use Stinger, Nikita, whatever. But we don't get to see that room or that strategy in this run, unfortunately.
Without fail, there's always the best part about blowing up the crane is without fail, there's always someone who hasn't seen it, and it's so great to get to show them that the crane blows up. Like, oh, it killed me all the time, because obviously, like, I mean, I died to it a bunch.
Oh yeah, who hasn't?
Do you ever notice that bit in Metal Gear Solid 2 when you go down the round the edge of the perimeter and you have to crawl underneath the slide along the wall and you go underneath it? It's kind of like a reference to the crane.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love that bit too.
Sorry, when you say crawl underneath something, I thought you were going to say something else in relation to that part of the game.
No.
I have a couple of quick donations if we've got
Oh,
time.
please, yes.
I probably should have asked earlier.
No worries, no worries.
We have a $10 donation from Moo, simply saying, Benui.
Benui.
And we have a $15 donation from Oliver Muirs, or Ollie177, with no comment.
Man of a few words.
Yeah.
Thank you for the donation, guys.
So, Al, have you ever noticed that on the cargo elevator, the cross is actually it's kind of like a weird shape, isn't it?
I cannot take my eyes off it. I have nightmares about it.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to. I'm gonna get up.
I mean, really though, how did that pass QA? Nothing in this game passed QA, to be fair.
No, hold on. The original Metal Gear Solid is unreal. If we're talking about the PC version, they didn't have a QA team because I think the team was like 4 people.
Yeah.
So a genuinely true story. They didn't have the music files for the game, so in order to get them, this is a story that I've read multiple times from the people who made the port. They didn't get the proper audio files for the soundtrack, so they just went on fan websites and ripped them and put those into the game. So they've since been replaced, and you can get a patch for the PC version that has all the proper music in. I'm pretty sure that's what we're hearing now.
Yes.
So yeah, thanks for doing that, because some of them are not great in the original.
No, they aren't. Massive shout outs to the MGSR community for all the patches and launchers and support that we have for these old games. And they're just a great bunch of lads. Oops.
Yeah. BMN, who has made like a full launcher for this PC version, and also like made a trainer for MGS2. Just like everything you could ever need to like run the games, but also just to play them like efficiently.
Yeah.
It does so much.
Like
so much
even
stuff.
if you're playing casually, the launcher is the way to go.
Yeah. If you've got to play the PC version,
you must do it.
you've got to do it. No, I do love this game, and I do think if you've never played it, like you really should play this series. It's fantastic. But get the console version, and if it's got to be PC, you know, wait for the Master Collection PC version coming out next month.
So there we go, final PAL key.
We did it.
Thank you, Snake. No sweat. So in that little cutscene that we skipped there, we just found out that Master Miller has actually been dead the whole time, and we were talking to the antagonist of the video game, Liquid Snake, who we've actually not even seen yet, apart from just then.
No, he was in the hind, right? Laughing at us.
Yeah, true. We could hear him at least. But we'll actually get to see him now. There he is. That was it. So we want to go close, but not too close. I think that's close enough.
It's the main enemy. I guess main point of the game, or Metal Gear Rex. It's capable of launching nukes. It's got missiles. It's got lasers. It's got machine guns. It can't hit us because we are absolutely invincible.
It's got a railgun. It doesn't work though.
No.
There it is. Never actually uses it. Just looks cool.
Does look cool.
It looks so cool.
While we're waiting for a grey fox to die, I have a quick $20 donation from Dice saying, "Go faster, Al. Do a rocket jump. Good luck, dude. You're the best."
I don't think I can.
Try.
It's not good. I can't do it. So close, but not too close again. GME, so we don't get hurt. That's a bit too close. Hey, how dare you? He dodged my attack. There we go. That was easy.
All right, no more GME.
Yeah.
No more fancy tricks.
You might still be able to say.
So hopefully tech can sort out the audio. It's very important to not hear the punches in this fight, so I can perform the infinite combo glitch. Not a glitch, but that's good, by the way. It's pretty difficult. We'll maybe have a couple attempts at it if it doesn't go well the first time, but let's see.
I'm gonna shut the hell up for dramatic effect.
Oh, come on, right, okay.
Give it another go. We can do it.
Yeah, we can do it. It's faster to do this anyway, so don't worry about estimate. I have audio again. Thank you.
Absolutely awesome, mate. On your
Easy.
second try as well, like, it's really difficult to do, and like, you know, it's like a very specific, perfect time into it.
Yeah. Thank you, Tech Crew. I appreciate that. Alright, so that was basically the end of the game.
Yeah, a
'cause
lot of people think like that the Liquid Infinite is like filthy speedrunner cheese, but there was some production material Konami put out when around the time this game was coming out, and it shows them doing the Liquid Infinite. So
really?
it was an intended mechanic.
That's cool.
Basically, Kojima does the Liquid Infinite, so you can too.
Hell yeah.
If you practice, because it's genuinely quite hard. Here's an interesting fact that you probably don't know. Not you, you probably do know. You can actually control these guards with the second controller, so it seems like it's a bug or a glitch. It's not like Psycho Mantis, where you change controller ports. If you hold the direction on the second controller on your console version of this game, the guards will run in that direction.
I did know that, but I don't know how to do it.
It can't be done on PC.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that makes me
100%.
feel a lot better then.
Yeah, no, it can't be done on PC. Only on console.
Quality.
I think that might be one of the only things the console version has over the PC. Time's coming up on the whiteout. The screen will go completely white, and that is time.
So this looks like an auto-scroller, but it's actually not.
Yeah, Liquid has a health bar here, but it's in the background, hidden away.
Does that mean we don't have to kill him in all bosses?
Yes, if you could skip the escape, then you would do that for all bosses as well. Maybe one day, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows what those crazy glitch hunters are cooking up next?
They find all sorts.
Yeah, I mean, as new as last week or something.
Yeah. So time coming up pretty soon when the screen goes white. And there we have it.
Beautiful run, mate. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that was Metal Gear Solid 1. And believe it or not, Liquid Snake still isn't dead. After all that, blown up in a helicopter, shot in a mech, actually shot full face on with a rocket launcher, he's still fine. Chucked off the top of the mech, still fine. Shot with a 50 cal machine gun multiple times, still fine. What is it that kills him? Heart attack. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But yeah, that's us.
I don't know, but I hope he's dead.
All right, Crazy Al, thank you very much for that amazing Metal Gear Solid run. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, that was just the start of the Metal Gear Solid block. Coming up, we have Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance by Mockingjay. And I believe because we met a donation incentive earlier today, Apache Smash will also be playing the first chapter of Metal Gear Solid 2 blindfolded. So don't go anywhere.
Good luck with that, mate.
And then later on in the block, we have the other Scott with Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. And then the Theory UK with Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes.